pronounce the city name. Muhammad
Ali?
Mahome T. Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Welcome back to How Farms Work. We are here with someone that we all know.
Hi.
Anna, the intern, and her mom. Hi Deb, how's it going?
Good.
So, we are headed to the National Farm Machinery Show in Louisville, Kentucky. And I asked Hannah and her mom if they wanted to tag along for the trip. So we are going to be down at the show for three of the days. Today's Tuesday. We're heading down for tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. And I'm going to be at the Unverfurth booth for an hour. So I'm going to have a little bit of extra time this year to walk around the show, which I always love doing at the National Farm Machinery Show, but it always seems like I'm really pressed for time. But I've got a few stops that I want to make, visit a few of our favorite booths, and check out their lineups. So we're just going to head down to the show. Have either of you been to the National Farm Machinery Show before?
Not for a long time.
You haven't been there for a long time? How long has it been?
Not sure.
Not sure? I gotcha.
It's a good time. It's really fun.
Yeah, it is.
There's a lot to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's just so much at the show. I mean, wouldn't be able to see it all in one day if you wanted to, but I just like walking around and seeing all the demonstrations and stuff. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a big show like this before?
No.
Other than
Like
Farmer to Farmer was different. You know, it wasn't really a farm show. So anyway, from home it was about a 7.5 hour drive, and we're 2 or 3 hours in now. We just passed through Muhammad, and we booked an Airbnb, and I'm going to be in the booth from 11 to 12 tomorrow, so we'll probably get at the show maybe around 10. But yeah, we're going to keep on driving. I really hope this is the right place, or I'm about to do some serious breaking in and entering. It worked. Must be the right place.
Okay, this is neat.
What if it's haunted?
I will personally hurt you.
You'll personally hurt me.
I will get you before the ghost does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This definitely seems like one of those houses that would be haunted.
Ryan.
What? What?
Stop
It's
talking.
probably haunted, Hannah. Let's go see.
So you can have a party.
Downstairs, come on.
You can have
Oh, let's go down into the creepy basement. I like it.
You have a party and make
Oh,
like
it's carpeted.
2, 4, 6, 8 pizzas at a time.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Okay, creepy doll immediately spotted along the wall. Like, that thing, I'm gonna wake up to that thing on my chest. At like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Nice.
That's cool.
Nice.
Last night we got to our Airbnb, checked it out, went to bed, and now we are headed to the National Farm Machinery Show. It's about a 25-minute drive. And we're gonna go to the autographing session at the Unverfurth booth from 11 to 12. After that, this is probably our most free day because tomorrow we're doing a meet and greet at the Rhino booth after we get done with the Unverfurth autographing session. So we're gonna roll out.
Get a picture with you?
Of course not.
Of course not.
Yeah. There you go.
All right.
There you go, guys.
You guys have a good time.
Thanks for stopping in and saying hi.
Hey everybody, it's Ryan.
Hey everybody, it's Ryan.
Welcome back to How Farms Work.
So we just got done with our autographing session. So I decided we'd swing around some of the booths just to check them out. First up, Bobcat. They've got a new T76 R series over there. I have not seen this design Bobcat before. I've only got 2 skid loaders here. Hannah's about to teach me something. Teach me, Hannah.
Okay, so I don't know what it's called, but it's with the hydraulics. There's a little plate that goes, there's a thing that goes on the plate that the hydraulics go into. Then there's a thing on the plate that's hooked to the Bobcat that has the hydraulic lines. So when you put them together, they slide in and then like the hydraulics feed through.
Yeah.
So then you never have to come out and unhook your hydraulics.
Oh, so it's like a quick attach. It's okay.
It's
literally what you said before. It's a hydraulic quick attach plate. No, I have not seen that. That's really cool.
Yeah, and somebody was like, "Oh, can you put that on a JCB?" Like, it wouldn't be that hard. If you would just probably have to do it yourself because Bobcat doesn't. Because JCB doesn't have it, and I don't think Bobcat would put it on a JCB. You could probably buy it and add it yourself.
Okay, well, that's cool. That's something I did not know. I guess growing up with Bobcats, I've always had a thing for them. The rated operating capacity on this loader is 2,800 pounds. It's a little bit lower than I thought it would be. Now we run the JCB teleskid. I really do like the teleskid. I think they've all got their ups and downs. The real big plus the JCB is the side door. Using our own Bobcat, I mean, you wouldn't think so, but the side door does make a huge world of difference, especially for those older gentlemen too. I asked Dad how he feels, and he absolutely loves the side door to be able to get into the skid loader a lot easier. But I don't know, I'd love to be able to fire this thing up. The only thing I don't really like about farm shows is it's mostly just look, not touch. And I'm more of a hands-on kind of guy. But they really changed up a lot of the things on the inside of this skid loader. I mean, there's only so much you can really change, but we got a display up there, climate controls up there, engine throttle, parking, stop, and a whole bunch of other stuff that looks like we got a fan reverser over here. Not totally sure what that does. Bobtack, attach, bucket leveling, and it looks like that's probably a suspension system similar to what the JCB's got on it to kind of level the load out as you're going across tough terrain to kind of make it a smoother ride. So I'm standing here with Kevin at the Bobcat booth, and he's going to walk us around the new T76 and talk about it a little bit.
Hi everyone, my name is Kevin Gillespie. I'm a product trainer at Bobcat here, and today we're going to be looking at the brand new T76 loader. This is a completely redesigned loader from Bobcat, and as you can see, it looks vastly different than what the M2 series was. So this is called the R series, and everywhere from the bob attach all the way back to the engine compartment, we've redesigned this entire machine. So we now have cast steel on our lift arms. We've also removed that support bar that came across here that obstructed visibility and maybe things would get caught behind there. We removed that, put it back there, and we've also increased the reliability, quality, and durability of these loaders as well. So this is kind of replacing the T650, and the horsepower is 74 horsepower on this machine. We did increase the weight a little bit, so it's just over 10,000 pounds. And then the rated operating capacity of this machine is 2,900 pounds as well. One thing we also did as well is we pulled the 5-link torsion suspension that you see here. We brought it down, we made it available on the 76 platform, which it was only available on the 800 platforms previously. If we move to the back of the machine, we can take a look at the engine compartment and some of the big changes we made there. So we changed our tailgate, it's now a louvered tailgate, and we changed the direction of the airflow to increase our performance and cooling package as well. And we changed the orientation of our engine. So previously we had transverse mounted engines, now we have an inline engine. And we also changed the fuel package on this engine as well. So this is a V2 engine, and this is a 74 horsepower machine. And
so no DEF?
No DEF. Yeah, yep. We kept it under that 75 horsepower range, so we don't have DEF fluid on this machine. And the airflow for this machine, it's pulled through the tailgate, this louvered tailgate, which you have the louvers here and the screens here. And then the air air washes both sides of the engine to help cool it, and then pushes the air through the top. So really increased our cooling capability of this engine, and we also increased the size of our cooling fan as well.
Cool.
With that fuel package, we, as you can see, our new filter that we have on here, it's an increased fuel filter with a sight glass on there, so you're able to see if you have any contaminants in that filter as well. And we also have a pre-filter and a pump system that'll purge all of the air out of the system as well. And we eliminated any gaps to the engine compartment. So on our old loaders, you did have access to the engine compartment, so dirt and debris could fall in there. On this new R series, it's completely sealed off, so you don't have to have that forestry kit package on here to keep debris out of the engine compartments. And if we go over towards the front of the machine, this particular model has the 7-inch touchscreen display. So there's two display options now. There's the 5-inch display, which you'll have a jog shuttle and a few items like that that you can use to control the functionality of that screen. And this 7-inch display, which is optional. Both of those displays are backup camera ready, so you can get a backup camera and plug right into these systems.
Where does the backup camera mount at?
The backup camera mounts inside the tailgate. So as you see, the backup camera is right in here.
All right.
So it's very protected, out of the way, but giving you excellent visibility to anything behind you. So if you do choose that backup camera option, it'll be placed right there.
If you had a preference between wheels or tracks, which would you choose?
Personally, I would choose the track option.
Tracks? Okay.
So on my family's farm down in southeast North Dakota, we like the track options because when it gets to be springtime and it gets real muddy, these tracks perform amazingly in those type of conditions. So you can go into the feedlot, push down pens, and you don't have to worry about sinking in or getting stuck. These tracks are amazing. And I think the ground pressure is like 6.2 pounds per square inch. So they float across many surfaces quite well.
Cool. All right. Well, we're going to head to the next booth. Thanks. So now we're in the Kuhn booth. Let's see what kind of goodies they got on the lot. It's a lot cleaner than when we had it. Let's go check out the serial number on this Pro Spread. Oh no. What do you want?
Nothing. I'm just along for the ride.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So, if you guys will remember, the Pro Spread that we had on the farm was the very first production model Pro Spread PS260. And this one is its sister. This looks like the third unit produced. And it went to Affolter Implement in Bern, Indiana. We could be seeing a couple new items from Kuhn show up on the farm this year, including a no-till grain drill. Well, I don't see a sign saying stay off, so. This is the Pro System 9400 NT. So we might be getting this unit or one like it on the farm this spring to seed down our oats and alfalfa with. It's a little bit bigger than our B series John Deere. Okay, so a couple of things that we were talking about doing with Kuhn is they might be sending down a mower, a merger, and we might be getting a 20 foot, the 9400 NT grain drill from them. But nothing's for sure at this point, and it could end up not happening. But just came over to have a peek at some of their mowers. This is just a straight up mower. It doesn't have the conditioner on it. And that's heavy built. You got a rake. I can feel that like still.
My face is cold.
I've been following Kinsey on Instagram, so better swing in here real quick. So now we're headed to the JCB booth where they have the JCB Fast Track, which is the world's fastest tractor. I saw on their Instagram that they brought it down, and this is the first time that the North American public has had a chance to see the Fast Track. And I think the top speed on it is like 150 miles an hour.
Hey,
Imagine planning at that speed. What?
do you wanna swing by the case one so we can see what a real tractor looks like?
You know what you deserve. Was that? Oh yeah, case is back there. We can swing back through case on the way back.
Yeah, so we can show y'all what real equipment is.
Right.
Yeah, right. All right.
So this is JCB's new Teleskid 2TS70. It is the younger and smaller sister to the 3TS8T.
How's it going, sir?
Pretty good, yourself?
Doing all right.
My first thought is, but where's the hitch? Honestly, I just needed a place to sit.
Not gonna lie, I can relate.
Just swung into the Versatile booth, and I was looking for Mike last, but I didn't see him around. I don't know if he went on lunch break or something. You're slacking, Mike. But I'd always love to try a Versatile. Maybe I should head out and spend some time with Mike to see how these things run.
But it's red. You don't try red.
It's the other red.
Oh, it's the good
Just like
red?
the other green. You know, to me a tractor's a tractor. John Deere's obviously best, but you know.
It's just, I mean, I don't have favorites, but John Deere is my favorite.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. You know, you get it.
I get you.
I mean, I would drive one of these.
Cummins makes versatile.
I don't know if Cummins makes versatile,
Makes
but
their engines.
yeah, they have Cummins engine in them.
Oh.
And that 570 over there is absolutely massive. I don't know. I've hopped into a Versatile before, and like I said, farm shows are nice and all, but I don't really like just hopping in to check the equipment out. I'm kind of a hands-on, run it kind of guy. Would I run a Versatile? Sure.
Go-Go juice. That's not your Go-Go juice.
Yep.
It is?
Yep. This is the transmission.
That's what I thought.
I imagine this is neutral, that's forward.
And then this is the... That's more bunnies, that's less bunnies.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, you get it. This cab is actually pretty spacious. There's like, this has to be the first tractor I've ever sat foot in that I have to like, I I have to slouch down this much just to make my foot touch the front glass.
Plenty of room for Rocket.
Rocket would love this tractor. Ironically, the cab of this one is pretty much the same as that 265 over there. Even the controls are pretty much the exact same. Still no key. It's like they don't trust us or something. BFT.
No, it's the same cab other than it's like the fender wells.
Mhm.
So this gives you, and the buddy seat's further back in this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice tractor.
Yep. But if you can drive that one, you can drive this one because the controls are.
That's what I noticed, the transmission. What kind of transmission do these have in them?
This one, cat power shift.
Cat power shift, okay.
We have two different sizes. The small four-wheel drives have the smaller one, and then this one has what they call the TA22.
Okay.
4,000-pound transmission. So.
Yeah, I swung in before. I couldn't find you. I'm like, ah, maybe he's on a lunch break.
I literally just went to eat lunch.
You really?
Yeah, because there were so many people.
All right. Well,
Good to see you.
yeah, it's good to see you too, Mike.
Yep.
Haven't seen the new 8RX yet, so let's go check it out.
Where is it?
It's right here. John Deere, with this design, are going for a very like futuristic square body approach. You can tell it by the front of the hood and like the parking, or no, this is the left-hand reverser over here, not the parking. It's all very like angular, whereas with the 8Rs, it's typically more, you know, there's a lot more rounded features in the cab. So, not a whole lot to say. This is new to me. I like these kind of hand controls. They put everything right where you need it, so you don't have to keep lifting your hand and you're constantly looking for stuff over here. They move a lot of the controls up here, so you have features like if you got hydraulics or something, you know, you can control it with just your thumb, or ooh, 2 new triggers up there. That's interesting. But that's pretty much it. We have a display up there, which appears to be for some kind of camera system for like maybe a grain cart. But what do you think? Any comment? It's a tractor.
Looks like an expensive tractor.
And it is an expensive tractor. Ooh, you even have little footrests right there. And right there. Cool. Great visibility. This tractor sits up very high. So that's pretty much all I have to say about it for now. There's people waiting to get in, so. Well, I see that they upgraded their hand control to not be that flaking chrome at all like we had on the one that we had tried out on the farm. So, here we are in a red tractor for all you red fans out there. How do you pull the steering wheel out? Probably gotta loosen that, probably. Nope. Yep, nope, yep. There we go. Feels like it's kind of far away from me.
Aww, the horn don't beep. That's too bad.
It's probably disconnected just for this show.
Probably. Wouldn't doubt it.
We've used Case before. I don't have anything bad to say about them. Really, I mean, a tractor's a tractor.
If it runs, let's get it done.
My biggest issue used to be with the one that we had tried out was that the cab just kind of felt cheap, but it seems like the newer cabs on them, Case kind of went ahead and tried to make them feel a little bit more luxurious.
What do these buttons do?
Those are for like your SCBs, for your hydraulics. Yeah, they are. I wonder if they're actually like that.
In the tractor?
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, there's more.
More hidden controls. I don't know. I like this seat. Leather. Oh. There's one more quick stop, something I just noticed. Look at this beauty.
Classy.
This year, new model. New model, yeah. Just released, 1977. Yeah. It's a chrome stack. They need to put a chrome stack on the new ones. I never looked quite that good.
This may be our last stop for today, is the Rhino Ag booth. So tomorrow afternoon we've got a meet and greet scheduled over here. So I figured I'd swing in just to check the booth out, have a look. So Rhino Ag just bought out Dixie Chopper. So they kind of have a twofer thing going on this year. Let's check out the updates to the 4155. Skid plates on the side are new. Now, I was under the impression that these guards back here are actually for like protecting the unit when you back up, but it's not the case. What these are actually for are for when the mower's down, they try to have like a minimum clearance, so if you stand up against the machine and for whatever reason if it's on, they need to have like 12 inches or so from where the cutting width is on the cutter. So if you put your knee up against it, in theory your feet should be safe. It's like a minimum distance thing that they try to do. It's all the same. They're still doing their 6-year warranty on these things, but we've been using one of these things now since 2016, and it's one heck of a mower. Would you look at that? This is Capello's new corn head, the Diamond. Adjustable deck plates.
So if you hit a rock running in the ground, it pops up, it goes back into place.
Cool. Keeps you from destroying anything.
Yeah. You don't wrap around the snout or cracks or bend it or anything like that.
Cool. Let's see how they're supposed to turn.
That's pretty slick.
Slightly jealous. I think they're doing a demonstration to figure out if Case or John Deere is better.
It looks like Case right now. Looks good. Okay, well let's have John Deere and let's have Case.
So this is a demonstration showing those yield saver chains. On the right, we've got the yield savers. On the left, we don't. There's obviously less loss with the yield savers. In-furrow fertilizer. Seed. Bird. Probably showing how they hold up after repeated abuse. Well, what do we have here?
Hi Ryan, how are you?
The gang's all back together.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to How Farms Work. Today at the National Farm Machinery Show, we have a a lot of people coming up to see me, Ryan, because I am awesome. So let's get into the video.
Well, we're having a little reunion down here. Ryan and Andrew. Who the heck is that?
What?
Say hi.
Hi, what's up? We got lost.
Mason.
We were just going down to get.
Ron, how's it going? Hey. All right, so we just wrapped up the autographing session from Underfirth. It is almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was supposed to end at 12, but we had such a line and so many people kept coming by. We just stayed and talked. I absolutely love doing meet and greets and autographing sessions where I can talk to people, because the other 11 months out of the year, I'm pretty much just talking to the camera, you know? So this actually puts it into perspective, and we had a great turnout this year. We had a great turnout on Wednesday. Thursday slowed down a little bit, but on Friday, we had so many people come in. Brian and I both did. I'm pretty sure it was close to that tender back there. So now that that's all settled, we are going to start drawing out names from the charity raffle, which the money's going to Farm Rescue. We have a couple items that we're giving away, and we had people come in and sign up for it, and Hannah's going to do the honors of drawing the names. So let's get started. For the first blue sweatshirt,
Extra large. Thomas Wright.
Thomas Wright from Kentucky. What's on next? The bowl. We have this fantastic wood bowl made from wood on the farm.
Kurt Cleveland.
Kurt Cleveland from
Illinois.
Illinois.
It's a smooth round bowl.
Yep, smooth round bowl.
A large blue hoodie. C. Dearth.
From Hortonville, Wisconsin. So we have the other round bowl.
Jordan from Wisconsin.
Jordan from Wisconsin, from Osceola.
Kurt Babcock.
Babcock.
Oh, yay!
From Michigan.
He was our very first one. He bought
Oh, really?
tickets. Yep.
Cool.
Extra large.
Yes.
So one giveaway raffle item that I hadn't told anyone about is this large poster from Underfirth. They said I could take it, so I said, hey, let's throw it into the raffle. So I signed it up in the corner up there. Makes a great corner piece. We are going to be raffling for that next. Carter Allen from Pennsylvania. And then the last item that we're giving away, I might draw a few extra hats out of the card bucket when I get home, send them out. But we also have this How Farms Work t-shirt that we had a bunch of us that were on the YouTube panel at FBN signed. And we're gonna give this away. So we got Nick Welker, Meredith Bernard, me, Tony Fast, Jay Hill, as well as the Millennial Farmer. So, go ahead, Anna. Kurt Cleveland from Illinois.
This is a wooden Bobcat.
Oh boy. Yeah, we've definitely lost air pressure in the tire too. I'm gonna see if they got air around here. Now we are headed back home from the National Farm Machinery Show. So I gotta ask, how was it?
Good.
You liked it? It was your first show?
Yeah, it was fun, but there's a lot of walking.
Oh, definitely. How'd you like it, Deb?
Oh, I liked it. It was a lot of fun. Lots of stuff to see.
So, from what we saw, I mean, I really thought the John Deere booth was really cool because they had like a toy kids tractor pull thing going on. That was really cool. They had the 8RX there, as well as the 1979, I think it was, 4430. And that was really cool to see as well. And yeah, I wish I could have stayed around a little bit more, but the meet and greet went a little bit longer than we had planned. I was kind of hoping I could get around to just a few more booths today, but we really want to get back tonight, or at least I know I do. So yeah, it's been a long last few days. So we're gonna head back. We've been traveling for 2 hours now. We just hit the snow line a little bit ago, and that was just north of Indianapolis, and it pretty much just changed from no snow to snow all at once. So anyway, we're gonna head back home. And that summarizes my experience at the National Farm Machinery Show 2020. Now, I love going to shows like that just to be able to talk to people, doing the whole YouTube thing, being able to get out there and see people who watch our channel and have an opportunity to talk with those who have questions about their own operation as well as ours. It's probably the most rewarding experience, I think. And that's why I love the National Farm Machinery Show. I go there every year. So far, it's one of my favorite shows to go to because there's just so much to see, and I feel like it's pretty centrally located to where all of our subscribers are, so it gives a good chance for everybody to come and say hi. Plus, I love seeing recurring faces show up at these shows. Anyway, back to farm work. That pretty much sums up everything. This is my first day back at the farm, and it's snowing like crazy. Welcome back to Wisconsin, huh? Anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. Be sure to check out all of our other ones. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. All how farms work. And with that, I'll see you next time.